The first casualty of war is always truth, which is why it's virtually impossible to verify the incendiary claims being made by both sides. What's not in doubt is that atrocities have and are being committed, but in the hysterical rush to take a side, the veracity of a story has become entirely dependent on whether it bolsters your side's narrative, and not whether it's actually true or false. This is why in the social media age, the fog of war is denser than ever. Several of the things that were presented to us as black and white have become somewhat more nuanced. Shani Luke, one of the victims of the barbaric assault on the music festival, initially feared murdered and dead after those horrendous scenes where she lay prostrate in the back of a truck being spat on. But it now appears she's actually alive, albeit in critical condition, receiving treatment in a hospital in Gaza. And that's not propaganda coming from Hamas militants, it's coming from her own mother.
Mutter von der entführten Shani Luke. Wir haben jetzt weitere Informationen, dass Shani am Leben ist, aber eine schwere Kopfverletzung hat und kritischer Situation ist.
In a horrible twist of fate, Luke's life may now be in danger as a result of Israel's decision to cut off food, power and water to Gaza as a form of collective punishment. The region's last power supplier just got cut off, with hospitals now running on generators with very little time left. What happened to Luke was intertwined with reports of Hamas militants raping women as part of their attacks. However, claims of mass rape, which dominated news reports over the weekend, have since been declared to be unsubstantiated by the LA Times. But then again, Hamas terrorists were mowing down women with machine guns, so are we really going to believe that they thought rape was beyond the pale? Then there was the ultimate horror, reports that 40 babies were beheaded in Israeli border towns during the Hamas assault. Israeli journalist Oren Zeev said he didn't see any evidence of beheaded babies during the media tour of Kfar Aza. An Israeli army spokesperson told Andalo news agency they had no information concerning allegations that Hamas beheaded babies. But do we really need to know the specific amount of babies that were beheaded? We know entire families were slaughtered as they ate breakfast. Is that not bad enough? And again, this whole thing is a depraved ethnic blood feud. Picture the most horrifying thing imaginable, and it's probably already happened. Now the Israelis have said their airstrikes are designed to cause maximum damage, not maximum accuracy. Meaning we're guaranteed to see much more of what started all this in the first place. The deaths of thousands more innocent civilians, while each side continues to cynically weaponize propaganda to entrench the narrative that they have the moral high ground. Which is again why, despite the madcap rush by many of my peers to take a side, I denounce all atrocities and continue to support neither. Terrorism is bad, war crimes are bad, genocide is bad, period. How on earth did that become a contentious position? Get early access to videos, exclusive live streams, and personally DM me. You've seen how much I get demonetized all the time. Well, this is how you support me. By subscribing at pauljosephwatson.locals.com. Please click the link in the description.